it's Barbara. It is bright and sunny and gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. I do enjoy my morning coffee, and I didn't sleep well last night, so again, I seem to be on an every other night pattern, which works okay for me because tomorrow I'm going to State College and driving 3 hours there and 3 hours home. So I will need a good night's sleep. And I'm having another bad hair day because I'm going to take a bath tonight. So I didn't take a shower today. I'm going to take a bath tonight and do everything I can to help me sleep nicely tomorrow because I really do need to sleep. I don't remember the name of this hat. It's a very nice hat. We'll see if I can figure it out. It's the only hat I own that I made that has, well, that I own that has a pom-pom. I don't usually put pom-poms on my hats because our park is always very windy when we walk the dogs, and I have a coat with a shell hood, and I often put my hood up on top of my hats to keep the wind out, and the pom-pom interferes with that. So this is my only pom-pom. In fact, I think it's just tied on there. Yeah, that's a nice hat. But I don't wear it very often. Because I really pretty much only put my hats on to go for dog walks. We didn't walk the dogs yesterday. Dennis had his appointment at the dermatologist. They took one look at his tick bite and said, okay, that's coming out. Zoop, scooped it right out. And so he's got a couple stitches. And he was home later than we expected. And anyway, things combined that we didn't end up taking the dogs for a walk. And I can't walk them by myself. But we're planning on one today. It is so beautiful out there. It's going to go to the 50s. And yeah, really stunning. Really stunning. So we will take a nice walk, probably a slow, leisurely walk, and go pick up some medication for Dennis's irritation from the Band-Aids. Old age, new allergy to Band-Aids. He's a former cook. He's always got a Band-Aid, so that will complicate his life, not being able to wear Band-Aids without making him crazy with an itchy rash. So hopefully the medication that they give him will work really well. Anyway, he's all on the way to being fixed, so that's good, because that's been a big irritation to him for the last couple months. We are not quick to go to the doctor in this house, let me tell you. Not quick at all. Or as much quicker to go to the doctor, although she's becoming more and more reluctant in her old age. She's annoyed at how many pills she has to take. So I didn't do much yesterday. Well, I did, I put it around and I, sort of did the things that needed done after Dennis got home, and, was trying not to do steps and things for a while. Hopefully today will be better for him. So I did that, and I knit. So as I said, as I put in my editing, that I did finish frogging that little sweater while I was editing, before I even finished editing. And I'm exactly back where I was. Does that look familiar? It's a little bit bigger. It's a little bit looser. I like this fabric better for a baby. A little bit looser, a little bit softer. So my gauge is still not right, but I went up to a size 8 needle. I'm doing it magic loop. And I can tell you, I am knitting this so much faster than I knit the other one. I mean, it took me 2 days of knitting to get this far. And yesterday it just took me one. Now, I was probably knitting a little more yesterday than normal. But anyway, it's adorable. Still adorable. Still the same same view as yesterday, but it is a little less dense. And it will end up being a little bit bigger, which is going to make me happy because I was starting to worry that that other one was even too small. I don't know how big this baby is, but I think she's 3 months old at least. I mean, you know, babies, well, when my babies were babies, and maybe they've changed the sizing. You know, when they were 3 months, they were in 6 to 9 month clothes, so. Anyway, I appreciate the good advice. I'm feeling better about the sweater. And the knitting is going so much better and so much more comfortable. And so much faster. I'm just shocked. I'm just shocked. Because when I got tired of knitting last night and decided to stop. It was late anyway. And I looked at my ball, and my ball, this is my ball. Now when I frogged that sweater, I just wrapped the yarn around this ball. There is no yarn wrapped around this ball. So I have literally re-knit everything that I knit yet, that I took out yesterday. So that feels good. I'm this much past splitting for the sleeves, so I'm just gonna knit down. I gotta look, probably 6 inches is my guess, from the underside of the sleeve, and then put a little ribbing. I suspect I'm about halfway, not quite halfway finished with the sweater. And this is the Flax Sweater by Tin Can Knits. And I highly recommend it, and I'm going to print out the back shaping version of it and maybe cast on my own flax. You know, I like just the simple little detail of a garter stitch panel down the sleeve. That's all. Otherwise it's straightforward, but I really like that. And when I'm thinking about making it with the Scrike colorway from Benta. I keep talking about it. One of these days I'll grab it and you'll know, you know, because you probably don't remember my stash as well as I do. Gee. Anyway, it's a beautiful, it's beautiful. And, but it's variegated yarn. And, so, you know, there's just not a lot of things that are going to show up really well with that yarn in terms of stitch, you know, decorations kind of things. And, so just the garter detail on the sleeves gives it a little bit of interest, and didn't spend a lot of time doing a lot of stuff that's going to get lost because of the yarn. The yarn is the star, and the yarn will be the star of that flax. Unless, of course, I pick up one of my whips, which I could do too. I pretty much decided to frog the Silberline. I just don't. It turns out I'm just not in love with any of the pictures of people who have, you know, that show themselves wearing it. I've never really loved how it looks, so I am going to frog that. But I do have to get on the ball. I found 3 more balls of that green yarn because I was worried I didn't have enough yarn for the sweater. And I need to send that young woman some money via PayPal and have her send me her 3 balls, and that'll be great. because then I would have enough. And it really is a lovely yarn. And the color is growing on me. I didn't love the color when I first got it, but that Silberling I've already split for the sleeves, practically. Maybe I have. And so all knit up. It's just really lovely. And I actually used that same yarn when I made Dennis's sweater. And I striped big stripes of the green and the beige. And that looks real nice. He's very happy with his sweater. So I think I'll be happy with my sweater too once I figure out what it's going to be. So I need to do that. I have a few things I need to do, I'm a procrastinator, so I have this mental list of all the things that I should be doing and I haven't done, and so they start to weigh on me. For instance, I haven't set my prizes yet. It's March today. Happy March. It's March today. I need to send those prizes. To be honest, the thing that's stopping, one of the things besides I'm lazy, that's stopping me is I wanted to make some cards to put in my packages because I have 3 packages to send. 4 packages to send. And one isn't a prize, but I have a 4th package I want to send. And I would like to put cards in there, but I haven't made cards. It's a dilemma. Procrastinators end up with dilemmas like this all the time. But anyway, I have this mental list of things that I need to do. And maybe it's time to find my to-do list papers, pads that I have. Thank you. And turn them into a physical to-do list, and that might help me. We shall see. Anyway, today we'll be putting around. I don't have a lot of energy because that poor sleep, but I do need to make some progress in the house. And because tomorrow I'll be away visiting my parents. And that'll be nice. One thing I should do is I should find myself an audiobook from my library, because it is a 6-hour ride. Now, to be honest with you, for some reason, I'm not sure, but I usually don't start listening to anything, if I listen to anything at all, for an hour and a half. I'm usually past an hour and a half when I say, let me listen to something. Now, I can't get radio because I'm driving through the mountains of central Pennsylvania. and my radio station that I listen to around here very rarely, but have tuned into my car, cuts out in about a half an hour. And there's nothing to pick up without a lot of aggravation at all, to tell you the truth. So I have to bring something to listen to, which, do I sound old-fashioned? Who listens to the radio anymore? But I don't even know what music I have on my phone. I used to have music on my phone. Well, I used to have an iPod that I would listen to when I was playing poker sometimes. But anyway, so I should find myself a book, because I will have some time to listen, and it does make the time pass faster. And I usually listen like all the way home, but I guess in the morning, I get up in the morning, I spend a little time with myself in the car. Unless there's something I really want to listen to. I'm not very good about downloading podcasts and things like that, so whatever. Anyway. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, I am going to go. I have something pink to knit, some more coffee to drink, and get my day started. Although I have to say, I've already gotten everybody's organized this morning. I brought Dennis's tea. I made Aura her coffee, gave her her pills. So everyone is settled into their places. So I have the house to myself. Maybe I'll put this up late and just sit and glory in the quiet of the downstairs. Because usually somebody comes down by the time I have this edited. I'm spending my quiet time with you. That's not a bad thing. Please take good care of yourselves. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Please, please stay safe and stay sane. Oh, I might not talk to you tomorrow. In fact, I think you shouldn't plan on seeing me tomorrow because I'm going to try to get there at noon. Doing a vlog is going to make it a little crazy in the morning, so I won't see you tomorrow. I'll see you on Friday. Please, please take very good care of yourself while we are apart, and I will talk to you on Friday. Stay safe and stay sane.